Hello and welcome to the 2024 IPF World Classic and Equipped Bench Press Championships. Presented by Eleiko and SBD, we are live from Austin, Texas. This is day 6, the final day of Classic competition before we moved into the Equipped section. My name is Joe Whiteley. I am here with the one and only Gary Williams.
Yeah, this session's going to be fantastic. The 120 pluses, they're always a great. So we've got the under 120s right now. World Open record, 260 kilos. We've got a few guys on there opening at 240, 242 and a half. We might nudge the world record a little bit today. We might not nudge the world masters record at 240.5, but I think we're going to get pretty close to the World Open today.
Yeah, Henning is a Masters 1 lifter. Obviously, Masters are able to lift in the open category.
So it's going to be very exciting, and as Joe said, next week, well tomorrow, we move into the equipped lifting, which is always exciting. You can never know what's going to happen in equipped.
So this is the 120 kilo class, the open. We've had all the age classes earlier today. And you have the running order up in front of you, and we are about to get underway with Joey Watson.
Bar is loaded with a 190 for Joseph Watson of Great Britain.
He's looking for 190 to open his bench.
These are the
It's his first world bench. He's done the Commonwealth Championships before.
Well, 190 is should be a fairly easy opener for him.
And it was.
That weight flew off his chest. It was a good lift. Take the bar to 200 kilos. Bar is loaded for Wouter Klaver of Netherlands.
Yeah, sinks it deep into his chest there.
He is 24, been competing 3 years.
This is Wouter Klaver, Netherlands, for 200. He was out in Sun City. He was in the juniors in Sun City, took the bronze medal in that class with 195.
So only just up into the opens, 24 years of age.
Junior, he's still actually the junior European champion.
And hasn't been competing for that long, really.
No. Did the Euros in 22 is his first one. That's a nice press.
Yeah, good way to
Wouter
open.
is on the board. Please load the bar to 225. Bar is loaded for Andreas Henning.
Here's Andreas
of
Henning
Sweden.
From Sweden.
He's 42 years old, been competing.
Yeah, he's got plenty of experience.
17 years.
Yeah, as we haven't seen him since Vilnius though, so it's good to have him back. Silver medalist in 21.
He's only been in the Masters for a couple of years. And it's really not unusual at all in this sport to see M1 and M2 athletes compete in the Opens. I mean, particularly in the men's, the experience seems to really help them.
But of course we saw Ilya Strick fighting at the front in the Open yesterday, and she's well into her 50s now.
That is a good lift. The weight remains
the
at
3 white lights.
225.
Yes, Ilya Strick was after that 25th world title, but we'll have to wait till next
Just
year now.
eluded her on body
for
weight.
Siobhan Simoni of New Zealand. 31 years old, been competing a third of his life.
Here's Jivan Simoni. He told me that's a Tongan name, competing for New Zealand. $225 kilos on the bar.
Well, that was an easy opener at
That is a
225.
perfect
And that's a
attempt.
great debut to World Bench.
Load the bar to 230 kilos.
And he looks as happy as he could possibly be doing that.
Bar is loaded for Kevin Dare of France.
That was a solid bench. Here's Kevin Dare, France, for 230.
He's got a couple of internationals. He hasn't been to a lot, though.
No, and he's not been to a Worlds. He's the European champion.
It's not a bad opening lift to debut at a World Championship. And that is spot on the money.
That is a good lift for Kevin. Raised the bar to 235 kilos. Bar is loaded. Our lifter from Kazakhstan, Arslan Sulyan-Shaliev.
Already approaching the platform, we have Arslan Suyansheliev, Kazakhstan, for 235. Back with us again, he missed Sun City. As you said before, Gary, Kazakhstan didn't take a big team to Sun City last year.
Yeah, and I'm just looking at these next 4 lifters. I mean, it's tight at the top. You've only got 7.5 kilos from Arslan through to Gavala.
We haven't seen him lifting classic
lift
at
is
this
no
comp
lift.
before. Oh, wow. So,
Raised the bar to
blue card and a
235
yellow
for
card.
Dmitry
So,
Lee
let's see if we can see what the
Kazakhstan.
refs
Bar
saw.
is loaded.
Blue card is either for downward movement of the bar or
He's
soft
33 years
lockout.
old, been competing
I think it's
for
gonna be
15
lockout.
years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that right arm. Dmitry Lee, Kazakhstan, 235. A bit of an in-house fight with the Kazakhstan team.
It's always nice to watch a bit of team rivalry going on.
That was
Yeah, that
easy.
looked great, didn't it?
That is a good lift. Please
We've got a
raise
red
the bar
card
to
from the
240
centre
kilos.
referee, which would indicate elbow depth. I mean, it looked like he's sunken into his chest pretty well.
Bar is loaded for Caden Hush of the United States.
Yeah, the right arm was a
33
little higher than the
years
left, so
Works
think he should be
as
fine.
a farmer.
Caden Hush is out next. He took the gold last year with 237.5, and he's opening with
that's
240.
good progress, isn't it?
The
Oh, the jury has actually overruled the
overruled
last lift.
So
it's
that's
a no
both
lift.
Kazakhstan lifters with no
Dmitry
lifts.
Lee's lift of 235 was overruled by the jury.
But this is Caden Hush with 240 kilos in his hands.
Oh, that was good.
The lift is good for Caden Hush.
Yeah, he is on fire.
Load the bar to 242.5. It is loaded and
But
ready
we have-
for Leonard Gervala of Canada.
Ah, we have last year's junior world champion
Yeah,
now.
moved up into the opens now.
Yeah. This is Leonard Gavala, Canada. And he's looking to just get ahead of Hush with 242.5.
And now that's impressive, though, that he was junior world champion. He's moved into his first year of his open, and he's the number 1
Right up at the
opener.
front.
And boy, did he make short work of that.
That is a strong opening
Wow.
attempt for Leonard.
That was
Strip
strong
the
enough,
bar
it caused me
down
to
to
look up at the world
200
record to
kilos
see
for
what that
Joe
was.
Yeah,
Watson
I mean,
of
Gavala
Russia.
and Hush are absolutely on fire.
He jumps 10 kilos.
And you know what? I think if Gavala can lock it away, he
Bar
might take
is
a shot.
loaded for Joseph Watson.
So that's where we are in this
of
class,
Great
with Gavala leading from Hush from there. And here's Jerry Watson for his second bench. Taking 200 kilos to match the best he's done in competition. And I think we'll see a new
Yeah.
personal
The lift
best
is good.
today.
Joe
Yeah, I
is
think he'll
2
jump
for
another
2.
10 kilos onto that.
He's raised the bar to 210. Our next lifter is Wouter Klava from Netherlands. Bar is loaded. Wouter has jumped 10 kilos.
Here's Wouter Klava, and he brought his fan club with him. It's been a great audience all week at this
Yeah,
competition.
all week the stadium has been pretty much full.
210 kilos on the bar for Klava. Record in this class belongs to Sodnompilji Enkbayar. He holds the 105 and the 120 open records, which is quite an achievement.
So pretty
That is a good
pretty
look
good
with
choice
3
for a
white
second.
lights. Raise the bar to 230 for Andreas Henning of Sweden. This is a 5-kilo jump. The bar is loaded.
Here's Andreas Henning for 230 to move up to 3rd place, with several lifters still to put their second attempt in.
Yeah, you've got to put yourself up there to give yourself a chance. I mean, you never know what is going to happen with the other lifters. This will put him in the right position if an opportunity presents.
Now, he's only 10 kilos, 10.5 kilos off the Masters 1 world record. However, he's in the fight for podium places, so you can't just start taking punts on records. You have to react to the competition, and that's a tough one.
That is slow.
And the lift is good.
I
for
think there's
Henning.
another 2.
Please
I
raise
think there's
the
another
bar to
5.
235.
Yeah, I
even
don't
that might
think
be a
we'll
stretch.
see him take a punt at that record today.
Bar is loaded. Our lifter is Arslan Suyanshaliyev of Kazakhstan.
So here is the first of 2 Kazakhstani lifters with nothing on the board yet. This is Arslan Suyanshaliyev from Kazakhstan for 235 for the second time of asking.
Now, what did he miss it for on the first one? Was it elbows?
No,
Or was that
lockout.
Lee?
Lockout.
It was Lee that was elbows. Looked a bit soft from that
That
angle,
is a
but no,
good
it's
attempt.
all
3
good.
white lights.
We've seen this a
We
few
stay
times,
at
haven't we? A lifter called
235.
on soft lockout. And
Bar
once they
is loaded
understand
for
that's what's happening, it's
Jivan
probably not been picked
Samoni
up in the gym.
of
Yep.
New Zealand.
You see him go wallop and lock out for the second time. So he's on the board.
He is attempting to go from 6th to 4th place.
Jivan Samoni, New Zealand, now for 235, taking a 10 kilo jump, which is pretty typical.
Yeah, it's a pretty normal sort of jump. 10 kilos, even 12.5 in this weight class.
Jivan has
3
just
white
gained
lights for
some
him.
ground.
Wherever the competition is in the world, the New Zealanders have travelled the furthest.
Well, they certainly have. New Zealand and Australia is a long way to travel wherever the competition
He
is.
currently sits in 5th place.
So Dimitri Lee, as you say, Gary, this was on elbow depth last time. He's taking the same weight again.
Yeah, he got a red card from centre referee, then it got overturned by the jury. So initially he had 2 white lights, and the jury denied him a lift, so he's taking the same weight, which I think is a smart move.
The weight is certainly no
Yeah,
issue
it's
for
not an
him.
issue at all for him, and he gets that one on the board.
Perfect attempt. Raise the bar to
Can't
240
overturn
kilos.
3 white lights.
It is loaded and ready for Kevin Dare of France. This is a 10-kilo jump. He is attempting to go to 7th, from 7th to 3rd place.
Kevin Dare now, France, for 240. This will leapfrog him over 4 lifters and put him provisionally on the podium.
Yeah, look, I think this is a really smart choice for a second here. It puts him right up in the mix on the podium.
Slowed him down quite a bit, but I think he's got a bit more.
Yeah, I think that's enough to give him a really good
247.5.
shot at getting on the podium
Caden
there.
Hush to the platform. Bar is loaded. Caden is in 2nd place. This will put him in 1st.
Here's Caden Hush, defending world champion for 247.5. This will get him ahead of Gavala, with Gavala still to respond.
But Gavala and Hush are both looking fantastic in their opening lifts. It is going to be a tough battle between these two. Looks good on his second as well.
Super easy. Now I think we'll see a lot of gameplay from the coaches here with these two, because they both have a lot left in the tank. They're quite evenly matched.
Yeah, there's not much between them at the moment.
This will move him from
I mean, this,
2nd.
the gold medal in this one might not come down to who's the best lifter. It might come down to whose coach is the best strategist.
Leonard Gavala, Canada. for 252.5 to put him back in the lead.
He butchered that one a little bit. It was a little awkward.
And look, Gary, he's
Oh, he's
got
got two
yellow
reds.
lights. Now, yellow from the front and the side. Was that on commands? Now, let's see if we can see what the referee saw. I think it was
Butt came
butt
off the
lift.
bench there.
Butt lift. Centre ref did well to pick that up.
Not, and that changes things a little too.
Joseph attempting to go 3 for 3 here at the
So
World
we are into the third
Championships.
round now with Hush leading from Gavala from Dare. This is Joey Watson, 205 on the bar.
And he is perfect.
3 for 3 for Joey Watson.
215 kilos.
That is a nice way
Bar is loaded
to
for
finish
Wouter
your world
Klava
bench, 3 from 3,
of Netherlands. He will attempt to go 3 for 3.
and a personal best.
Wouter Klava, Netherlands, 215.
It's not going to change his ranking at all, but I think that will give him a personal best, which is an incredible achievement on the world stage. Oh, I think it's good. It is 3 whites.
He is 3 for 3. Rode the bar to 235 for Andreas Henning of Sweden. Bar is loaded. He will try to move from 7th to 5th place. With
Next out is Andreas Henning, Sweden, for 235, but 230 looked on the limit.
This will shift him up a couple of places momentarily. What a fight. I think he's going to do it.
What a grind.
Wow.
I awarded someone
3
grind of the
whites.
day earlier today. I think I might have to take it back.
Way to go. Our next
That
weight,
was
240-245
absolutely fantastic.
For Giovanni Simoni.
I
Bar
thought
is
he
loaded.
was done at this point, but he just kept pushing through.
Giovanni is trying to make the podium.
I
This will
cannot
take him
believe
from
he is
6th
lifting that much weight with no
to the
wrist
bronze
wraps.
medal position.
Now look at this, Gary. We have an attempt at 242.5 and then 3 attempts at 245. These are the next 4 lifters are trying to get onto the podium. This is Giovanni Simoni, New Zealand, 242.5 on the bar.
Yeah, well, this will shoot him up into bronze medal, and anything can happen once you're there. Oh, he just got a little bit flared on the right elbow
That is
there.
no lift.
I think it was the right move to have a go at it and take a
Without a
punt on
doubt.
the medal.
Yep.
He is attempting to move from the bronze medal to the silver medal. Bar is loaded. We will see what he's going to do with 245. France, this is for
Here's
the
Kevin
silver.
Dare, France, 245 on the bar. This will put him up ahead of Gavala, given that Gavala's second lift was turned down.
Yeah, that's certainly changed things. I mean, obviously we've got a couple of changes up our sleeve if we want in the last round of bench. But that missed lift certainly changed things.
Only 4 lifts remain after this one. So if Dare can get himself onto the podium, into the podium place anyway, and I think he
Well,
has
he
done.
has just done a great job of it.
Did he lock his left arm?
Kevin
He
Dare
did.
is a good lift. He is
Always
moving
hard
to
to tell
second.
from a 3/4 on view.
Raise the bar to 245. It is loaded and ready for Arslan Suyanshiliev of Kazakhstan. He will attempt to move from
That
4th
right
into the
arm
silver
lagged a bit,
medals
but he
position.
got there in the end. So he's up in second place now with 4 lifts to go. Here's Arslan Siunshaliev, Kazakhstan, for 2:45. This will take that silver medal away from Kevin Dare.
Well, he just has to make sure he locks it out.
It's
he
not
just
there.
couldn't quite drive it through.
Let's give it up for Arslan.
So Siunshaliev, he can't do better than 4th, and he may well end up getting knocked down a place by his
Bar is
teammate,
loaded.
who is out next for 2:47.5, Dimitri Lee.
He is trying to take a gigantic jump from 7th into the silver medal spot.
That's a huge
with
jump
this
though, isn't it? 2:35 to 2:47.5 on your third. I imagine 2:47.5 is somewhere near his originally planned third lift, but
It's hard to take that step without doing the bit in the middle.
oh wow, that is the only thing I can say about that.
Absolutely. Now he has
He's got
got
the
a
elbow
red.
call again.
Yeah. So let's see that back from the front.
For Leonard Gervala of Canada. Bar is loaded. Leonard is attempting to go from 4th to the gold medal.
Jury are having a little bit of a conversation over there.
But all 3 jury members have to agree, and they don't agree. Well, they're not going to overturn anyway. That is a good lift. That puts Lee in second place, knocks Dare down to 3rd, and this is Leonard Gervala. Really put a crimp in his day, losing that second lift. There was a lot of leg drive there again,
It certainly
Gary.
was.
But you cannot overturn 3 white lights.
We have one final competitor and attempt
So
to change.
Gervala is back in the lead. So Hush is changing his attempt now to cover that. Hush is heavier, so he's going to need 2:55.
Yeah, I'd say we'll see that drop to 2:55, and there it is.
It is 2:55 for Caden
He is not
Hush
taking any
of the
risks.
United States. He will attempt
7.5 kilo
to
increase from his
unseat
second, which he absolutely
Leonard
smoked.
Gervala.
Yeah, and so I mean, I think this is absolutely fine for a
This is for the gold.
third lift in this weight class.
I see no reason he won't get this. He's been absolutely on fire today. Oh, but he's hit.
Oh,
He
he's got
pushed
it
through.
there. He was just playing with you.
Just teasing us.
Yeah,
Have a bit of a
free
pause
white.
in the middle. Do it anyway. There is your new 120 kilo Open World Champion. He did well to get that moving again.
Yeah, that was that much weight when it comes to a stop.
So, Caden Hush is your new 120 kilo bench press world champion. Leonard Gervala takes the silver medal, Dimitri Lee the bronze. We've got the medal ceremony coming up next. Hope you'll stick around for that. And then we move into the big boys, the 120 plus class, the super heavyweights. Join us then.
The awards for this session are presented by IPF President Gaston Parage. Earning the bronze medal from Kazakhstan, Dimitri Lee. Our silver medalist with a lift of 252.5 from Canada, Leonard Gervala. And our gold medalist with a lift of 255 from the United States, Caden Hush. I ask that you all rise, remove your caps for the playing of the United States National Anthem. All right, let's hear it for him one more time as Lauren leads them out.